Hey guys, Ninja Zane here, and I'm back with my November 2021 update. Man, oh man, that feels really, really good to say. It has been a long time since I really addressed you guys on YouTube. My last update video was in summer 2017, and I feel like I haven't really addressed you since then as a YouTube audience. So I'm back. And it's good to be back. I'm also going to be addressing Twitch, so this is kind of a way to merge my audiences into one, just because I feel like I haven't done that because I haven't really had a chance to. And this goes out to all of my audience, not just YouTube or Twitch. It goes to everyone. So I'd like to just kind of address both audiences. And this is going to be a deep video. This is not going to be an easy video for me to I guess it's not going to be an easy video for me to talk about. Because a lot of things have happened with me recently. And this is going to kind of talk about that, and it's going to talk about my plans for the future, and hopefully have a fun, big announcement for you at the end that I'm really excited about. So yeah. The first thing I'd like to go into is kind of why I disappeared, both from Twitch and from YouTube. First, we're going to go over Twitch. It was a much less long break than YouTube. I've only been gone from Twitch for a month. YouTube, it's been years. So yeah, I should definitely address both of you. The Twitch first. The last time I talked to my Twitch audience was about a month ago. I said I was going to take a 2-week break. It ended up being a month, as you can see. I apologize for that. It's been a rough last year and a half for me, ever since the pandemic started. One thing I'd like to mention, I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was like 8 years old, and it went away for a while. And by went away, it doesn't really go away. It just, the symptoms were not as bad. I wasn't really noticing it as much. And then the pandemic, kind of like everyone, it reawakened in me. And kind of the reason I started streaming on Twitch is because of that mental struggles that I had. And I needed interaction. I am not necessarily an extroverted person. I'm pretty ambiverted. I can be extroverted when I want to be, and I can be introverted when I want to be. But definitely with the pandemic and everything, I was like, I need people to talk to. I am not getting any interaction. And that's the reason I actually started streaming on Twitch, is because of that. So yeah, I just kind of had been struggling a lot mentally during that, and Twitch was the way to resolve it. And it didn't necessarily do that. Unfortunate as it is to say, it did not really do that. I kind of struggled more, I would even say, when I started streaming. And the reason is I got too concerned with stats. That's kind of one of the loopholes you go into when you start streaming, is you get too concerned about, I am not doing great with my content. I am not diversifying. I am not getting a better audience. I am not promoting well. I don't have good view counts. That's all something I think about when I stream. Every stream, I think about it. I'm not talking enough. I am being a silent person. Nobody's even talking in chat. Why is this happening to me? I am an idiot. I'm dumb. This is the worst stream of my life. I'm not going to do anything worse than this ever. That's kind of what ADHD does to me. So it's been rough. I think I've had some really good streams, and I think I've had some terrible streams, and both have worked me in different ways, but ultimately it gave me a downhill. So I love Twitch. I'm going to continue streaming, but hopefully it's going to be a different me streaming from now on. Hopefully it's going to be a different me. I've just been through a lot in the past year. I was in my first relationship, and I was in college. I was in community college. I've just been through a lot. And yes, my first relationship has ended. I'm not going to say any more. It's personal. But yeah, I have struggled through that. I've struggled through a lot. I moved into college. I lived in the same house for 20 years, and then I said, see ya, California. I'm going to Tennessee. And now I'm here. Like that. Like an instant, I was here. Like, I know I took a 2-week drive to get here, but it felt like an instant. It felt like I was instantly just gone. And I love living here. It's amazing living here. But going from, I've lived in the same house my whole life, to, hey, look, a new place with a roommate. And what's lucky is my roommate since then has really kind of moved out, really, and he's not really in here too much. That's nice. But still, I'm on my own. No one around. I have to rely on myself. And that was a fast change. So, I mean, the moment my parents dropped me off, they're like, all right, see ya. We're out of here. And then I was on my own. I was like, who do I ask questions to about certain things? What can I do? So I've just been through a lot of that recently, and I feel like it's just been a rough time for me. So I just needed some time off the internet, just to reflect. So I'm sorry I have been gone for over a month now, but it was well needed for me. I think I'm a different person than I was just about a month ago. I definitely have a good personality that's similar, but I think mentally I have definitely developed a little bit more since then. And making friends here, it's not easy. And just a lot about college and transitioning to college is rough. And I'll address that somewhere else, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry I've been gone for a month. I'm sorry that I feel like this, I guess. I don't want you guys to pity me. I don't want you to be like, oh man, I know you feel bad. I'm sorry. I don't want that. I don't want that from this. I just want you to understand that everyone has this, and we all go through this. You don't have to support me. I know you're supporting me now, but by watching this, the fact that you're watching this gives me all the support. You don't have to comment, hope you feel better. Like, that doesn't necessarily help. It doesn't. Just watching this acknowledges that you care enough to support me through this. Because if you're not here right now watching this, where are you? Did you leave my Discord server a month ago because you didn't care? Did you just completely abandon my channel because I wasn't making content? I mean, I don't know. Sorry. This is just a very deep video for me. But yeah, hopefully I will be returning to Twitch. We'll get into content stuff in a minute. But yeah, it's definitely been a rough last year for me. So in terms of YouTube, I think I need a bigger apology for you guys. Twitch, I was gone a month. YouTube, I haven't addressed you in years. My last real video before I left YouTube was my Ninjago spoiler-free review. And supposedly the next day I was going to make a spoiler review. Instead, you got a dormant me for years. And then when I did come back, it was a Twitch highlight. And I feel like I've posted like maybe two YouTube exclusive videos since then. It's all been Twitch highlights. I haven't really addressed you as a YouTube audience since my last video in 2017. So I apologize. I have been ignoring you. And at this point, 4 years later, I don't even know why I left. I don't know why I left YouTube. I'm going to say that. My best guess is I got busy with high school. I was doing cross country and I was also in band at the time. So it probably has a lot to do with that. But I kind of just ditched YouTube and didn't say anything. And I apologize for that. And I think that little me back in 2017 was a different me than now. I am now a college student. I'm a junior in college. The last time I made a video, I think I was a junior in high school. That was 4 years ago. 4 years have passed since I really addressed YouTube. And somehow, since that video, I think I had like 250 subscribers. Since that video, I have grown to 780 subscribers. How? You guys like me that much to subscribe when I'm not making content? You can see that I haven't made content since 2017. You know how much that means that you subscribed to me when I wasn't even making content for 3 years. Technically 4 years if you don't count the Twitch stuff. Like, thank you. If you are someone that subscribed in between 2017 and 2020, just from some random video, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I used to address every single subscriber on my channel. I remember my 100 subscriber special, my 200 subscriber special, I addressed every single subscriber. So thank you. Thank you so much for all the subscribers. I don't deserve it. The fact that I didn't like post a video for that long and you still subscribed and you're still here and you're watching this video right now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's move into content. In terms of content, like I said, I've really for the last year been doing only Twitch, and then it's like, oh, YouTube, yeah, I'll post it, a Twitch highlight. The only YouTube exclusive videos I had my Xbox Series X unboxing, which that was actually a good video. I think that was probably the best video on YouTube that I posted in the last year. Didn't really get a lot of views, but I'm not going to even talk about that. But the other one was, I think I had a nipple percent run from SMO that I did. And it was offline, off Twitch, because I was grinding it for like hours. And that got posted to YouTube, so I could post it on speedrun.com. But other than that, zip. Everything else was on Twitch first. So for content, we're going to change that. I'm going to start having some YouTube exclusive content. I'm still going to be streaming on Twitch, but there are going to be some games that I never do on Twitch. They're only going to be on YouTube. I know I used to be a Ninjago channel. I'd like to get over Ninjago again, but I still haven't seen past season 9. I probably will watch and finish the show eventually. So I am caught up, but I haven't done that. So Terrorism Ninjago, not really much, unless you count Lego Dimensions. I don't even know if I'm going to do Lego Dimensions on YouTube. We'll see. But in terms of YouTube content right now, I pretty much only have gameplays. If you have any other suggestions, you can leave them in the comments. You can leave them in the suggestion panel on my Discord, or you can leave them in another place that I'll get to in a minute. But if you have any suggestions for that, you can leave it there. But pretty much just gonna be gameplays. And the first game that I'm going to be covering is Marvel's Avengers, made by Square Enix. I actually got this game on launch day back in 2020, back when it came out. I streamed it, and I ended up recording a bunch of gameplay for it, but there was no commentary. So I'm redoing all of the game up until whatever I ended up at last year when I was playing it. And we're doing a series. So there are going to be not daily uploads, but 2 or 3 times a week I will be posting a video on that, and hopefully it won't only be that, it'll be other stuff too. I hope to put some other games in there. In terms of new games, I'm not going to be getting any new games at least until the end of this year, like Christmas time, because another thing is I'm working 2 jobs right now, and I am poor and I don't have the money to buy games, if I'm being honest. Another reason why I'm struggling. I should say. I'm not going to get too into depth, but let's just say I have lost money since going to college. And that's probably not the best thing when you go into college. Is you don't want to lose money, you want to gain it so you can save up. So I can, my goal is I want to live in an apartment next year, and hopefully not in this dumb dorm. But yeah, I have a lot of things that I like to do, and I don't think that buying games is the best use of my money right now. So I don't plan on buying any new games for the time being. So I'm going to work with what I have. Right now I only have my PlayStation 5 and my Nintendo Switch. That will change in the spring. I'm going to be bringing my Xbox Series X here. I will have that again. I have a lot more games on it, so hopefully I'll be able to cover more stuff. And I also will be bringing my TV. I don't know if you know from Twitch, but I am basically down to 1 monitor for everything. So my PC and my console, I have 1 monitor, which means for streaming, I had to use a laptop streaming my computer so I could watch chat. Not the best use of 1 monitor. So I'm bringing my TV that I was using for streaming here in the spring as well. So hopefully all that will be resolved in the spring, and I will have more games because will have my Xbox. But that means for now I kind of have to cover PlayStation and Switch games. Marvel's Avengers is a PC game right now that I'm playing, and I'm playing it on PC because it's an Xbox Play Anywhere game, so I can play it on PC and I don't have to play it on my Xbox. So that's the only reason I'm playing that. And I probably will switch to Xbox Series X if I'm still covering the series in the spring, because the Xbox Series X just runs it better than my PC. My PC is not powerful, but it's powerful enough so I can record and stream pretty much. And running a game at the same time as I'm doing that, probably not the best thing. But yeah, in terms of Twitch, it's mostly going to be games that I've already been covering. I'd like to finish Lego Dimensions. I'd like to finish some other Lego games, and I'd like to cover Miles Morales, and I have a few other games on there, and I also have some Switch games that I have to play. So those will be what I'm doing on Twitch. If you have suggestions, please suggest them. Suggestions for games, not necessarily. But suggestions for games, I'll probably address this on Twitch, honestly. I'll probably just like go through all my games and like ask you which ones you'd like to see content on, because it's really up to the viewer. Hopefully I'll get viewers that like all of my content, but if you guys like a certain game, I will probably address that in a Twitch stream. But yeah, in terms of content, that's kind of what I have. I don't have a lot of other plans. I would like to make other stuff. I just don't exactly know what I should cover. So yeah, that's that. Now I have a big announcement, and I have been working on this for a little while. Remember, I was talking about how I have not been on the internet except for schoolwork and this. And this is, I'm launching a website. The website should be live as soon as this video goes live. It is my own domain, ninjazane7474.com. We are kind of going to be doing something different there, and that is, I have a blog on there. You can see my intro there and my first blog post. They should be up already. My hope is I can post one a week. That'll be something you check on my website though. But I kind of did it because I just wanted to address some deeper topics that I don't necessarily want to go over on a YouTube or Twitch channel. The website's going to be constantly evolving as well. Right now it's on a basic site creator, and it honestly is not really top notch. So I'm hoping that I can get that fixed ASAP. So I'm going to be working on the website as much as I can, because what I'm using now is not the best, but it is my custom domain. So ninjazane7474.com is where you're going to check that out. I have a complete history of my YouTube channel, and I have an about me section. And if you ever have any suggestions for that, or anything that I should add to my website, you can go ahead and ask me on my contact page of that website. I have a forum where you can contact me and ask me to do something or whatever. You can also use my Discord server. There's a channel there. I guess I should address Discord as well. For my YouTube audience, I do have a Discord. And as of the recording of this video, I have not checked Discord in over a month, but I'm sure that by the time this video comes out, I will be on Discord. So feel free to join the Discord. It'll be in the description below. And it's the best way to keep up to date with what's happening with me, Twitch streams, YouTube content in general. Yeah. And in terms of Twitch streams, I don't have really a schedule laid out right now, but because I'm working 2 jobs and stuff, so streams are going to be sporadic. So if you do see that though, it's going to be on that Discord server. But other than that, I've been ranting for like 25 minutes. Dang, it's a deep video. But I'm really glad to be back. Just addressing everybody at once. My goal of this video isn't to be Debbie Downer or anyone. It's a deep video for me to make. I don't know how hard it is for you guys to watch, but this is kind of me now. For you YouTube people, I don't even think most of my YouTube people even see my face cam. So yes, this is me. This is me. I'm a 20-year-old guy, and I'm just look like this. So if you ever are wondering, that's me. But yeah, I'm hoping to stay on YouTube for a while now. And if I ever disappear again, it will not be without fair warning. That's what I've learned from last time, is just disappearing is not the move. I'd rather address someone, which is what I did with Twitch. I addressed them before saying anything. So, or just disappearing, I should say. I addressed you before I just started disappearing. But yeah, I appreciate all of you for sticking with me for however long you have. Whether you are a subscriber from 2015 or this is the first ever video you've watched on this YouTube channel, I appreciate you no matter who you are. And I am going to not try and be biased at all on this channel. I am going to be someone who I think accepts all of you guys. Because this isn't the place to argue. It's just a place to reflect, a place to hang out, a place to watch fun content. So thank you all. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you for following on Twitch. Thank you for joining the Discord server. Thank you for checking out my website. All of that. Follow me on Twitter. I haven't really posted on Twitter. Hopefully I'll post more on Twitter, but follow me on there. I haven't even mentioned that yet. But yeah, everything. Everything. The fact that I still have an audience on YouTube from 4 years ago shows that you guys like know, like that. I don't even know. I know I don't even. Okay. Shows that you're dedicated. The fact that you're watching this after 4 years, you are a dedicated fan, and all the applause to you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting, but content will be coming. Which content hopefully will be coming as well. Discord is the best place for that update and what's happening. I'll hopefully lay out a weekly schedule, but no promises, because I might just take a work shift out of the blue and be like, yeah, I want to work an extra few hours. So I don't know. Working 2 jobs it's rough, but it's something I need to do. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you where I see you. Check out my website, and we will see you in the next video.